Step into Singapore's dazzling blend of modern elegance and hidden traditions. This journey reveals a city of unexpected contrasts, where sophistication meets mystery, and every corner offers an unforgettable travel experience. Singaporean women put high value on education and career. Singaporean women often view education as a foundation for independence and personal growth. From an early age, academic achievement is encouraged and celebrated, making advanced degrees and professional development a natural extension of their upbringing. This dedication to learning is not only about gaining qualifications, but also about cultivating critical thinking and broadening perspectives. Many embrace lifelong learning, whether through formal education or continuous skill building, as a way to stay competitive and engaged in an ever-evolving city-state, known for innovation and progress. Career aspirations hold equal importance. In Singapore's dynamic economy, women pursue careers across technology, finance, healthcare, and the arts, thriving in leadership roles and entrepreneurial ventures. The drive to excel professionally reflects both personal ambition and a desire to contribute meaningfully to society. A strong work ethic and commitment to excellence often mean long hours and high standards. But these efforts provide financial independence and a sense of accomplishment that many value deeply. This professional focus also allows for a balanced partnership in relationships, where mutual support and shared goals become key. Because education and career success are so integral, relationships often flourish when partners respect and encourage these priorities. Many Singaporean women appreciate companions who understand demanding schedules and celebrate milestones, whether it's completing a major project or earning a new certification. Rather than traditional roles, they often seek partnerships built on equality, where both individuals inspire and challenge each other to grow. For those visiting or living in Singapore, recognizing and honoring this commitment to personal and professional development is essential to building meaningful connections and understanding the modern, forward-thinking spirit that defines so many women in this vibrant nation. World's most expensive city. Singapore often earns the title of the world's most expensive city, and stepping into its bustling streets quickly shows why. The sleek skyline, luxury boutiques, and high-end restaurants all reflect the city's reputation for wealth and exclusivity. Even everyday living costs, from housing to groceries, can seem astronomical compared to other global cities, making life here a delicate balance between convenience and cost. Yet behind the high price tags lies a system designed to maintain quality of life. Public housing may sound modest, but in Singapore, it's an architectural marvel, with modern amenities, green spaces, and connectivity that rival luxury condos elsewhere. Dining also reflects this paradox. Michelin star meals at fine restaurants cost a small fortune, but you can just as easily grab a world-class plate of chicken rice at a hawker stall for only a few dollars. Singaporeans navigate this duality daily, indulging in luxury while knowing affordable excellence is always nearby. The high costs also tie into exclusivity, particularly with car ownership. Buying a vehicle requires not just the car itself, but also a pricey certificate of entitlement, often making it 5 times more expensive than in other countries. Yet, this limitation ensures the city remains efficient, clean, and uncluttered, with one of the world's best public transport systems. Singapore's position as the most expensive city is not just about money. It reflects a carefully designed balance of luxury, discipline, and world-class living. Ban on chewing gum in Singapore. One of Singapore's most famous quirks is its strict ban on chewing gum. Since 1992, importing or selling gum has been illegal, a law introduced to tackle a very practical problem: cleanliness. Before the ban, discarded gum often ended up stuck under seats, on sidewalks, or even on train doors, causing costly damage and maintenance issues. The government's solution was simple but radical: stop gum at its source. ensuring the city's streets, subways, and public spaces remain spotless. What makes this rule fascinating is how it reflects Singapore's larger philosophy of discipline and order. The law doesn't mean gum is entirely absent. Medical gum, like nicotine gum for those trying to quit smoking, is allowed with a prescription. But the everyday pleasure of popping a piece after a meal is not part of life here. For visitors, it's one of those surprising rules that sparks conversation, standing out among the city's famously tough laws on littering, jaywalking, or vandalism. Despite its unusual nature, the ban has played a role in shaping Singapore's global image. Today, the country is renowned for its cleanliness and efficiency, with sparkling train stations and spotless sidewalks that leave tourists in awe. While many outsiders might laugh at the idea of banning gum, locals have embraced it as part of what makes Singapore unique. In a way, the absence of gum itself has become a cultural symbol, quirky proof of the nation's commitment to order and excellence. Orchard Road, luxury hub, the pride of Singapore. Orchard Road in Singapore is not just a street, it's a dazzling world of luxury, fashion, and entertainment all rolled into one. Stretching for just over 2 kilometers, this bustling boulevard is lined with more than 20 shopping malls and countless high-end boutiques. From international designer labels like Gucci, Prada, and Chanel, to sprawling department stores and flagship outlets, Orchard Road offers an unmatched retail experience that draws in locals and tourists alike. But Orchard Road is more than just a shopping paradise. Each mall has its own personality. Ion Orchard dazzles with futuristic architecture and high-fashion brands, while Ngee City combines global luxury with Japanese department store Takashimaya. Beyond fashion, the area is home to gourmet restaurants, art galleries, and even concert venues, making it a lifestyle hub where you can spend the entire day moving seamlessly from shopping to dining to entertainment. The street itself glitters at night, with neon signs and seasonal decorations, especially during Christmas, when it transforms into a magical wonderland. What makes Orchard Road truly fascinating is how it reflects Singapore's larger identity as a modern global city. It's not only a retail hub, but also a cultural landmark where East meets West, luxury meets tradition, and shopping is elevated into an art form. For many, a trip to Singapore isn't complete without strolling down Orchard Road, where the sheer energy of the city is on full display in every shop window and sparkling light. Strict littering laws in Singapore. Singapore has earned its reputation as one of the cleanest cities in the world. And that's no accident. It's the result of some of the strictest anti-littering laws on the planet. Dropping even the smallest piece of trash, whether it's a candy wrapper or a cigarette butt, can result in a fine of up to several $100s for first-time offenders. Repeat the mistake, and the penalty grows even steeper, reaching thousands of dollars. The message is clear. Public spaces belong to everyone, and keeping them spotless is a shared responsibility. What sets Singapore apart, though, is how it enforces these rules. In addition to fines, repeat litter bugs may be assigned corrective work orders, CWOs, where they perform community service by cleaning public areas, often while wearing bright vests, so others can see the consequences of ignoring the law. This approach is not about humiliation, but about education, driving home the value of cleanliness and civic pride. It's a system that blends deterrence with accountability, ensuring the rules are more than just words on paper. The result is a city where streets, parks, and even bus stops remain remarkably clean, despite heavy use. For visitors, it's a striking contrast to many urban centers worldwide, where litter often mars the beauty of public spaces. Singapore's strict littering laws may seem tough, but they've created an environment where order, respect, and community well-being come first, a philosophy that defines the nation's unique identity. Marina Bay Sands Infinity Pool. Perched 57 stories above the city, the Marina Bay Sands Infinity Pool isn't just a pool. It's an experience that defies imagination. Stretching an incredible 150 meters, it holds the title of the world's largest rooftop infinity pool, making swimmers feel as though they're gliding along the very edge of the sky. With glass-like water melting into the skyline, it creates the breathtaking illusion that you're floating high above Singapore's dazzling Marina Bay. What makes this pool so iconic is not just its size, but its unrivaled views. From one end, you can gaze at the futuristic gardens by the bay, its super trees glowing like something out of a sci-fi film. From the other, you're treated to a panoramic sweep of Singapore's financial district, a glittering jungle of skyscrapers. At night, the view becomes even more magical as the city lights shimmer below, blending seamlessly with the pool's reflective surface. It's no wonder this spot has become one of the most photographed and dreamt about places in the world. But beyond being a bucket list attraction, the Marina Bay Sands Pool is also a symbol of modern Singapore. Bold, ambitious, and larger than life. It represents a city unafraid to reimagine luxury and push the limits of design. Guests lounging poolside aren't just swimming. They're participating in a once-in-a-lifetime moment where architecture, leisure, and the sheer thrill of height combine into pure, unforgettable wonder. Caning punishment still exists. Singapore's spotless streets and low crime rates are often credited to its famously strict laws, but one of the most controversial elements of its justice system is corporal punishment. Caning, a practice dating back to colonial times, is still legally enforced today for a range of serious offenses, including vandalism, drug trafficking, and certain immigration violations. The punishment involves a rattan cane striking the offender's bare skin, a method intended to act as both a deterrent and a physical reminder of consequences. Unlike in many parts of the world where corporal punishment has been abolished, Singapore defends caning as a key factor in maintaining order and discipline. It is administered under strict regulations. Only males between the ages of 16 and 50 can be caned, and medical checks are carried out beforehand to ensure the offender can physically withstand it. Depending on the crime, the number of strokes can range widely. But even a single stroke is described as excruciatingly painful, leaving lasting scars. The practice sparks debate internationally, with critics calling it a violation of human rights, while supporters argue it upholds safety and reduces repeat offenses. For Singaporeans, the system reflects a cultural emphasis on accountability and respect for law. In a city where crime rates are among the lowest globally, many believe the fear of such penalties contributes to the sense of security that makes Singapore unique, if not always universally understood. Super trees at gardens by the bay. Towering like something out of a science fiction film, Singapore's super trees at gardens by the bay redefine the concept of a garden. These vertical marvels, ranging between 25 and 50 meters tall, are not just for show. They are living ecosystems. Each super tree is embedded with advanced technology that allows it to mimic the functions of a real tree, harvesting solar energy, collecting rainwater, and even acting as an exhaust for nearby conservatories. Draped in thousands of plants and flowers, they create a mesmerizing blend of nature and innovation. By day, visitors marvel at the lush greenery climbing the trunks, with ferns, orchids, and vines forming a vertical jungle. A suspended walkway, the OCBC Skyway, connects some of the tallest super trees, offering breathtaking aerial views of the gardens and Marina Bay skyline. It's a unique chance to stroll through the canopy of these futuristic giants while appreciating both their beauty and their role in sustainable urban living. At night, the super trees transform into one of Singapore's most iconic spectacles, the Garden Rhapsody light and sound show. As the structures glow in vibrant colors, synchronized to music, They draw crowds of both locals and tourists who gather to witness the enchanting display. Beyond the dazzling performance, the super trees embody Singapore's vision of a city in a garden, where technology and nature coexist harmoniously, making them a true symbol of the nation's forward-thinking spirit. World's busiest Changi Airport. Singapore's Changi Airport isn't just a gateway. It's an attraction in itself, consistently ranked as the world's best airport. Handling tens of millions of passengers every year, it blends efficiency with wonder in a way no other airport does. Instead of the usual sterile terminals, travelers are greeted with lush greenery, themed gardens, and world-class amenities that make even long layovers feel like part of the adventure. From butterfly gardens to koi ponds, Changi turns air travel into an experience of discovery and relaxation. One of its most jaw-dropping features is Jewel Changi, a futuristic dome of glass and steel that houses the Rain Vortex, the tallest indoor waterfall in the world at 40 meters high. Surrounded by a rainforest-like canopy of over 200 species of plants, it creates a serene oasis in the heart of a bustling hub. Visitors can wander through canopy bridges, hedge mazes, and sky nets, making the airport feel more like a theme park or botanical garden than a transit point. Beyond its natural wonders, Changi offers state-of-the-art services. Free movie theaters, swimming pools, nap pods, and even a butterfly sanctuary. Shopping and dining options rival any global city, ensuring passengers have everything they need at their fingertips. By transforming the idea of what an airport can be, Changi has redefined travel, making it a destination that people look forward to visiting, not just passing through. Death penalty for drugs. Singapore is renowned for its spotless streets, modern skyline, and high quality of life. But behind this image lies one of the strictest legal systems in the world. At its core is a zero-tolerance policy on drugs, where trafficking, even in relatively small quantities, carries the death penalty. This stance has long been defended as essential for keeping crime rates low and ensuring the safety of citizens. For the government, it sends an uncompromising message. There is no room for leniency when it comes to narcotics. The severity of the law often shocks outsiders, especially those from countries where drug offenses result in fines or short prison terms. In Singapore, however, even possession of small amounts can lead to years behind bars. And trafficking thresholds are set so low that what might be considered personal use elsewhere could qualify as a capital crime here. The nation enforces these laws with utmost consistency, and every traveler is reminded upon arrival that drug smuggling is punishable by death. Supporters argue this hardline approach has played a major role in making Singapore one of the safest countries on earth, with low drug abuse rates and minimal organized crime. Robot cleaners in Singaporean malls. Step into any of Singapore's massive shopping malls, and you might notice something unusual gliding smoothly across the floors. A robot cleaner. These high-tech machines, often resembling futuristic vacuum units, are part of Singapore's push toward smart automation. Equipped with sensors, cameras, and AI-driven navigation, they move around without bumping into shoppers, quietly scrubbing, vacuuming, and polishing the gleaming marble and tiled floors that the city is famous for. The introduction of cleaning bots isn't just a novelty, it's a practical solution to modern urban challenges. With malls operating nearly around the clock and thousands of people streaming in daily, maintaining spotless spaces is no small feat. Robots can work longer hours than humans, require minimal supervision, and even recharge themselves. Some are designed to map floor areas, avoid obstacles, and send performance updates to facility managers in real time, blending technology with efficiency in a way that feels almost futuristic. Yet, the robots aren't replacing humans entirely. Instead, they free up human cleaners to focus on tasks that require judgment, attention to detail, and a personal touch. For visitors, The sight of these friendly, automated helpers reinforces Singapore's reputation as one of the cleanest and most technologically advanced cities in the world. It's a subtle reminder that in this island nation, innovation isn't confined to skyscrapers and infrastructure. High life expectancy in Singapore. In Singapore, living into your 80s isn't unusual. It's expected. The nation consistently ranks among the top countries in the world for life expectancy, with Singaporeans enjoying an average lifespan of more than 84 years. This remarkable figure is no accident. It's the result of a well-structured healthcare system, strong public health policies, and a culture that values both discipline and well-being. From government-led initiatives to encourage regular exercise to campaigns against smoking and unhealthy diets, Singapore has built an environment where longevity is the norm rather than the exception. One of the key factors behind this impressive achievement is access to affordable, high-quality health care. The country operates a unique system that blends government subsidies with individual responsibility, ensuring that medical services remain both advanced and widely accessible. Preventive care plays a crucial role too, with regular health screenings, vaccinations, and early interventions helping to catch illnesses before they become life-threatening. Add to this the island's world-class hospitals and cutting-edge medical technology, and it's easy to see why Singaporeans are living longer, healthier lives. But numbers only tell part of the story. Beyond medical systems and policies, lifestyle plays a major role in shaping longevity. Singapore's emphasis on cleanliness, safety, and community well-being fosters a healthier daily environment. Nutritious cuisine rooted in fresh ingredients, combined with recreational spaces like parks and walking trails, makes it easier for people to lead active lives. The result is a society where aging gracefully isn't just possible, it's expected. No natural resources, yet an economic powerhouse. Singapore is often described as a miracle nation, and for good reason. Unlike many wealthy countries, it has no natural resources, no oil reserves, no fertile land, not even enough fresh water to meet its needs. Yet, this tiny island transformed itself from a struggling port in the 1960s into one of the world's most powerful economies. Its success story lies not in what it has, but in how it maximized what it lacked. Instead of relying on nature's gifts, Singapore invested in its people, policies, and position on the global map. Strategic planning played a massive role in this transformation. Recognizing its location at the crossroads of major shipping routes, Singapore built one of the busiest and most efficient ports in the world. It also embraced globalization early, attracting foreign investment by offering political stability, low corruption, and strong infrastructure. Education became another cornerstone, turning its citizens into a skilled workforce capable of driving industries from finance to technology. The absence of resources forced Singapore to think differently, and in doing so, it created a model for sustainable economic growth. Even basic necessities like water had to be reimagined. Through innovation, Singapore developed advanced water recycling and desalination systems, ensuring independence from imports. The city-state also turned to technology and research to reduce its vulnerabilities. Underground malls and passages, the pride of Singapore. Beneath the sleek skyline and bustling streets of Singapore lies a hidden world that many visitors never expect. An entire network of underground malls and passages. Far from being just functional walkways, these subterranean spaces are vibrant shopping districts, seamlessly connected to MRT stations and major landmarks. Step off a train in Orchard Road or City Hall, and instead of surfacing, you can dive into a maze of boutiques, cafes, and retail outlets, all buzzing with life beneath the city. The underground malls offer more than convenience. They are a reflection of Singapore's smart urban planning. With scorching tropical heat and frequent downpours, these climate-controlled spaces provide shoppers and commuters a comfortable refuge. They link hotels, office towers, and attractions, turning the city into a pedestrian-friendly wonder where you can go from one block to another without ever stepping outside. It's a unique blend of practicality and indulgence, where a quick commute can easily turn into an afternoon of shopping or dining underground. Some of the most popular underground hubs include the Marina Square and Suntec City complexes, which spread across vast areas and connect directly to Singapore's famous attractions like the Marina Bay Sands and Esplanade. These subterranean shopping districts feel like entire cities beneath the city, with endless corridors of fashion, food, and entertainment. For travelers, exploring them is like uncovering a secret layer of Singapore, proof that innovation here doesn't just rise into the sky, but also burrows deep beneath the ground. An obsession for luxury cars and super yachts. In Singapore, wealth is often displayed in bold, eye-catching ways, and nothing turns heads quite like the roar of a Lamborghini or the sleek lines of a Ferrari gliding down Orchard Road. Despite sky-high taxes and some of the world's most expensive car ownership costs, luxury vehicles remain a common sight. Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, and Porsches share the roads, transforming the city's streets into an unofficial car show. Owning one of these prized machines isn't just about transportation. It's a statement of status, power, and success in one of the world's most competitive financial hubs. But the extravagance doesn't stop on land. Singapore's coastline and marinas are home to gleaming super yachts that rival floating palaces. Multi-million-dollar vessels, complete with helipads, infinity pools, and lavish interiors, are docked in spots like 115 Marina and Marina at Keppel Bay. For the wealthy elite, these yachts aren't just leisure toys. They're symbols of ultimate luxury, used for private parties, exclusive gatherings, and escapes from the bustling city into the calm waters of the South China Sea. What makes this display of opulence particularly striking is the contrast with Singapore's compact size and strict regulations. The country may be small, but it has built a global reputation as a playground for the rich. Whether it's the thunder of supercars racing through city lights or the glitter of yachts at twilight, Singapore proves that luxury has no limits when it comes to lifestyle. Thanks for exploring Singapore's luxury, laws, and hidden surprises with us. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, share the video, and subscribe for more unforgettable travel documentaries around the world.